Guides here everybody, another Down and Dirty guide. Just a quick rundown on this video. We'll be looking over the basics of Nuketown, some tips on playing zombies in Black Ops, the locations of all the wall weapons, and then what those wall weapons look like when they're pack-a-punched. If you want to try out single player mode and learn the map for yourself, go into custom games, set the mode to easy and start the match. The zombies will initially spawn slower, as well as walk slow for the first few rounds. When starting in single player, the quick revive machine will spawn in a minute or two in the first round. It should always spawn in a spot that doesn't require you to open any doors, and getting the perk will let you self-revive when you get down. The perk is only available 3 times in single player though. Otherwise, single player and multiplayer are pretty much the same. It seems that there's a number of requirements for the pack-a-punch and perk machines to spawn in. From what I can tell, you not only have to kill a certain amount of zombies, but you have to be on a certain round and some time has to have gone by. For instance, the pack-a-punch machine didn't spawn in for me here until the 7th round, and you can see I still had 3 to 4 kills left on the population board. And the same thing happens on round 12 where I had 39 Zeds left for the counter to reset. You'll know one of the perk machines is spawning in if you hear the sirens blazing. As always, the mystery box spawns randomly at the start of the match. Since this map is pretty small and open, you should be able to see the beam of light indicating its location right away. Before I shoot out some tips, I'd like to mention, at the time of this video, from what I've researched on, there's no possible way to get into the bunker. If there is, I'll be sure to make an annotation for it on this video showing you how to get in. Tip number 1. In the early rounds, don't shoot the zombies to death. Killing them with your gun only gets you 60 points. Instead, give them 4 body shots in round 1, knife them, 5 to 6 body shots in round 2, knife them, then pick up the M14 and keep on shooting them 1 to 2 times in the chest before knocking them down with a knife. It's 130 points per knife kill, more than double the amount for shooting them down. Tip number 2. In Nuketown, try to focus on getting the debris removed from the moving van in the center of the map. You're going to want to get the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife is a one-hit knife up into round 9. If you're playing multiplayer, have one guy open the center and another guy get to the Bowie knife. From there, let the guy with the Bowie knife rack up points and open doors so they have more room to run around. If you have a good team, you can try to get the Galvanknuckles instead of the Bowie knife, which are one-hitting until round 14. Tip number 3. The Bowie knife and Galvanknuckles are still awesome to use in later rounds. Just shoot the zombies in the chest a few times and take them down with melee. You can tell how close they are to dying by the number of body parts they have left or how bloodied up they are. The less parts or more blood is a good indicator for a one-shot hit. Tip number 4. Run, but don't sprint. A ton of starting players keep getting trapped between Zeds when they sprint around the map. Running zombies run the same speed that you do, so you only need to sprint when you want to turn around and shoot them. If you're always sprinting, you're not going to have enough sprint left to get out of a trap. Since zombies always take the shortest path to you, half of them might split up and come at you another way when you sprint. Running around normally lets you gather them up in a line. Tip number 5. Learn how to make half zombies. Grenades thrown to the side of zombies in later rounds might not kill them. Instead, you might end up with a slow zombie. You can get one early in the round, then simply take out all the other zombies. Having a slow half zombie gives you some time to get to the mystery box, get some perks, recoup with your team, etc. Tip number 6. As soon as you see Juggernog, get it. Forget the mystery box, forget the pack-a-punch machine, and get Juggernog. Nothing sucks more than getting taken down during melee, not getting revived, and losing all your perks and weapons. Tip number 7. With the same concept as the Bowie knife or Galvanknuckles, when you get the InstaKill power up, only knife the zombies. Getting over double the points for taking out Zeds goes a long way. Tip number 8. Don't pick up the Nuke Power Up unless you're overrun, need to revive someone, or it's the end of the round. Nukes only give you 400 points, which can severely limit the amount of points you have available for the next round. Next up is a full run through of the map, along with showing you where all the wall weapons are. If you have a game you'd like guides for, email me at requests@theguides.com. Otherwise, keep on derping.
Where do I go? No, 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 get up, get up, get up, get up.